Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Reviews from the Basement, and today we got a special episode, Stag's updated room tour. Hope you guys are excited as I am for this. Without further ado, let's get this started. Alright, let's start over here at the computer. So I updated this thing to a corner desk. If you remember, this thing was sitting this way. So I did a corner desk to get some more room inside of here. So up top here we got a little Cardona there, Indie God, a little middle finger for the Indie God. You got that Zach Wild, Gibson Bullseye. You got that Signature Series Elvira, a little 420 by SDL, if you will, ashtray. Very nice. Moving on up, still waiting for a Defender for MJF to put him on the top of the wall, which you'll see in a second. Got that vintage Turbo Man. And we're sitting on a little fat bastard.
I've got a turtle head poking egg.
Oh man, that's what I'm talking about. Vintage. Found that in the basement. Got those Golden Girls. Added some back in St. Olaf mints on top of there. Found those at Target. Little Napoleon Dynamites. Moving back around, we got those Austin Powers figs, and I ended up getting some little smaller risers. We got all the micro brawlers opened up except for one or two that were signed. A little more Austin Powers. Old Dog. Getting down here, we got a Cardona signed 8x10 from the Indie God, and that limited edition Chase Gold Edition signed by Matt Cardona. Coming back around here, we got all the bendies I have signed. We got the two Indie Gods, SDL and Matt Cardona. Little ECW Myers. Garage Beer Shoes, the newest edition. What makes me very happy to win that on the Cardona Whatnot stream the other night. Nice edition, if you will. Let's move over here. So, get the glare going, but we have the 2-pack retros there, the NWO and DX. All in Defenders. Looking good. Let's move down here because we got to showcase the new computer. No more Alienware, thank God. This thing is a beast. Huge. Runs awesome. Looking forward to playing some Battlefield the next week or so. Before we hit the Detolfs and all the display cases up top here, we're going to go through and get all the Chase AEW figures. All in Defenders lined up. Signed MJF still up there. Proud. Very proud. That's good there. Let's move around quick and just check the extra top of the shelf here. So I got some floating shelves above the TV for all my mint on cards. Coming down, we got the 8x10s, Sky Blue, Cage. Oh, Metapod. Interesting. Moving over here. You got that Gage Cardona Zombie 2-pack. Still got to find the correct Defender to put this thing in. Met Brody King at C2E2 last year in Chicago. Got that one-off print signed by him. Life is hard, be harder. Mounted my N64. I like living in the 90s. PS5 mounted, all the cables ran through the wall, done very nice. Let's move over and see the other couple of floating shelves for the mint on cards. Let's get to the meat of the tour, all the glass cases. Let's move on to the next thing here. Let's move across. Still got some work here. Got to finish some drywall and the closet door, which will kind of get fixture. I might leave it open and just frame it, but showcase. We got the Spark 2. Got to finish some wall stuff. All the guitars are there, which is nice. And then we're moving on to the other wall here. So we got more floating shelves, all the mint dicks underneath. This setup's way better. Shelves are a lot smaller. No brackets. I'm never going back to real shelves again. So I kind of like that setup. But now I'd say, without further ado, let's move on to the Detolfs. Let's turn her around and get around to the Detolfs. So let's get a little back view here. So I think the setup's pretty nice. I wish I had one more Detolf, but they're hard to find, obviously. One more detail would be nice. 2-2, and then I got a Rudsta to fill in some other stuff. Let's get to the meat. We'll start up top of detail number 1. I think I'm going to dump the rest of my He-Man collection and just keep He-Man, Skeletor on Battle Cat there, and Panther. Behind, we got the Myers Cardona Powertown 2-pack signed by Myers. I kind of like the top here. I might add Mosquitor. There's an old vid as me a kid and I'm 4 playing with Mosquitor and making fun of the blood of my mom. So I kind of want to add him too, and that's going to be it for the Motu. Moving down, we're getting to the first shelf. This is like the turtle rack, if you will. So we got Turtles 2 up there, all the Turtles. Toka Razor, Shredder. In the back there, Super Shredder. In the front, I got Turtles 3 sitting there. Nice spacing, I think, with these. These also have newer risers, so I kind of switched my risers up too when I upgraded here. Down here, we got Turtles 1. You got the Raph. You got the Aprils. You got the Casey's. You got Tatsu living down in there. And then for fronters, for me, I had to go with the Musical Turtles. I think those are nice. Let's move on down. We're getting to the cartoon area. So I got the good guys down here. I had to use my old risers because you got to make room for these big guys. So the other risers take up almost, if you can see, I got about 2 inches maybe. Where this one down here I have like 4 or 5 inches. So it's easy to stack those guys, but I love the naked cartoon figures. Moving down, we got the bad guy shelf. Another reason I needed those smaller risers to get all those thick boys down there. Krang, Bebop, Rocksteady. Got him down there. I got to find a better way to prop this guy around. So he's got kind of broken in half. JB had an idea of maybe dangling with some like fishing line or something and making one of the turtles like cutting him in half. I kind of dig. Got to see how to pull that off. Let's move around here and go up top. We got that custom Matt Cardona print. Found that today. Got that mounted, I think. I'm going to upgrade this area, though. Harry Potter stuff. I finally got this out, so I got all the candy I bought. Kept all the packaging. Got my holographic card there. With my chocolate frog. Little Etsy wand stand. So I got Voldemort's and Harry Potter's wand. My custom robe from Slytherin there. So I want to do a shadow box, I think. Get some green lights, backlight it, and hang that there. I'll have to move Cardona, though. I think that'd be cool and have the wands underneath. A little centerpiece for Harry Potter. Then, the Rudsta. So I had to jam-pack the wrestling shelf. So I kept 2 shelves for all my Fed figures. And then 1 shelf for AEW. I thought I was going to have enough. Turns out not so much. But they're tight, but I do like the setup. I like the lights too. I switched everything from warm to white lights, which I really do like. But you're getting to see, I can see everybody. So I got to kind of redo when it's hard laying these guys out. But some of the fronters, I may not be fronters. But I just had to fit everybody in here. I had to make it work somehow. That's shelf number 1. We'll move down here and we got shelf number 2 coming up. More Fed guys. But I got to fit everyone that I currently have open and not reviewed on the channel, which is nice. All those guys are there, but like I really don't want Harlem Heat and Lexus King in my fronters. Even yeah, I got to kind of figure out how I want to lay these guys out a little better when I redo this, but I dig it. AEW I thought was going to fit, but just a lot of guys. So I tried keeping these guys together. I got the Dark Orders. Moving on, yeah, Cope and Cage. I got the House of Black all together back there. My Minoru Suzuki figure, you can see right there too. I love that fig. New Cassidy. Freshly opened Correct FTR, thank God for the Mustached X. Ordered another one, they're on sale, so got 2 of those. I want to keep one in package, it's one of 3,000. Surprised no one's picked these up yet. Opened up that Danhausen Hookhausen pack there too. But I'm digging the setup there. I like this thing. It's jam-packed, but I do like the way it looks. And here's all the work in progress. So we go up here. I got my SDL shadow box there with all those DSLs and signed Kiss cards. We got that Ozzy, Loud and Proud, the Gooker, and the Beetlejuice. This might change up a little bit. Move on to the first detail. Finally got all the superstars in glass. One of my favorite lines. I can dig that. Andre in the back. One more shelf down. Oop. Here we go. So we got another superstar. So I got 2 shelves with some room for expansion, which is good because I have another 6 to 7 I have to open and review. I kind of like that as well. Now we're getting down to miscellaneous, so I couldn't really fit the jacks. So I got all my jacks in here. We got Major Bendies. We got old school Razor Bendy. Mint, or not a mint, but a Lucy Dick Tracy. 1 zombie opened. So I gotta do another zombie shelf. Epic Toys DDP. Little Zack Ryder retro there. Big Rubber Guys. So just a little miscellaneous. And then down here, I ended up kind of carrying over all the AEW figures. So I have another shelf of those. Might make some more cuts. Sean Spears. Horrible Miro, in my opinion. So some of these guys might not make the cut to be displayed, but I will keep. I'll have to kind of go through those. Also notice too, you can see my Claudio. I got to switch out his fist for some reason. Got two lefties. But we'll have to make that work. And then we get over here, empty, coming soon, opening all my zombies. Zombies are going in glass, so I have some empties here. And back down here, we got all of this. So I kind of got Elf mixed in there just to fit him currently. E.T. as well. All my monsters from Turtle Crossovers and my Universal monsters kind of mixed together. I kind of like how that looks. You got the Frankensteins, the creatures, Wolfmans, mummies, and then out of place elves. Going back down, we got the NECA, so we got all the music guys back there, Ace Venturas. Finally got to pull out and display Gizmo and a Gremlin. We got Earls, we got the Ghostbusters, and we got some RoboCop. And down one more empty shelf. So I think I might need 2 shelves for zombies to make this right. But I think I did good. I like the transition from warm light to white light. I think that looks nice. The Rudsta I picked up from IKEA, also nice. Might notice down here too, we ripped out carpet. All new wood floors. But I think for a work in progress, it's going good, and I think we're getting on, it's like 9 months since my last tour. Now I'll do maybe another one come Christmas, when I have all the zombies opened, and show you the final product. But I think right now, I'm very happy with how this looks. So I can dig it. Hope everyone enjoys. Room tours are always fun to watch. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for one more final tour come December. Stag is out.